Hey, you guys. I am so grateful that you guys are doing this. I have to let you know I definitely appreciate each and every one of you for doing this. The Free Yourself Conference Gala. I know that it seems like it's far away, but it's actually not that far away. We're already approaching February, so that means that we have 9 months for the gala to begin. And it's going very fast. So I am definitely making sure that I stay on top of everything. I'm going to constantly keep advertising, promoting, and everything. I did take the liberty to print out some flyers. As you can see here, these flyers have each and every one of you as the guest speaker. And on the back, it has all the information that the guest is going to need in order to register. They must register. So that is very important because the registration gives out the tickets that they're going to need, but it's also going to have a link where they can donate. So that way they don't have to worry about donating at the gala. They can donate before they even get there. And I really want these flyers to be passed out to whoever you think might want to attend the gala. It can be a survivor. It can be someone who's actually going through domestic violence and you want to help them get some help. And it can also be a sponsor, someone that you feel that will probably sponsor next year's event, or want to even sponsor this event, to let you know that this event is already paid for. The venue is already covered. The food is covered. Only thing that haven't been paid for is the DJ. I haven't reached out to the DJ yet for one reason, and that's because I wanted to give myself the opportunity to secure everything in place to know for sure that this event was going to happen. And now that everything is taking place and things are going so well, things are going great, the venue is paid for, the food is paid for, now I can go ahead and book the DJ. DJs are not hard to find, so that's why I didn't put too much emphasis on it, because I have a ex-co-worker who used to be my supervisor when I was working at Hewlett Packard. He's a DJ, and he also told me he'll do whatever event that I need him to do. Just let him know ahead of time, which I'm going to reach out to him pretty soon. But or I can get the DJ that I had at the adoption party for my son. He can also come back in. I think he did a pretty good job. I liked him. He was pretty awesome. So the DJ, I'm not going to worry about that's going to happen. I do want to touch base more on the event and how it's going to go. First off, you are the guest speaker. So you're going to talk about whatever you want to talk about pertaining to domestic violence. That's the topic, that's the subject, and we're going to stay on that. I want for you guys to educate. Whatever information that you can conquer up, I want you guys to educate. I want you to educate the audience. It will be recorded, so it's not just only for the people who are in the room. It's also for whomever get a hold of the video at a later date. They can go through the video and listen to everything that was said as well. So I'm trying to reach as many people as possible, and hopefully sometime in the future this becomes a national event. But as for right now, you got to have small beginnings, humble beginnings, and that's where we are right now, at humble beginnings. I do want to also say, I still need your bio. I need your headshot. I got a headshot and bio from one of you guys, and I will use your headshot in your bio as well. I also want to ask you guys that if there's anything that you want to promote, I mean anything, it can be under your radio station, your radio show, or Stacy, your counseling service, what kind of counseling service you want to provide. I will encourage you to get some business cards for your counseling service that you can pass out at the gala. And also, as well as you, Andrea, get some business cards that you can pass out at the gala. So that way it makes it so much easier for people to contact you and to see what you're really about. And for you, Mr. Gerald, what I would probably say for you, you're a life coach, so you want to bring more people to your content that you have with your videos on Instagram and Facebook and everything. You might want to do a business card for that as well, and you can pass out at the gala as well. And as for you, Robert, Mr. Robert, you have a organization already that's in place. If you want to touch base on that, you can talk about that as well. I want to ask you guys to put together in your bio a separate part where you only talk about what it is that you do. And what I mean by that, so you're going to have a headshot, then you're going to talk about your bio. That's one part. Then the second part would be where you advertise whatever it is that you want people to know about you, to bring people to you for your services, or to just whatever it is that you're doing that you want people to come to, more people to come to, I would say. And just go ahead and figure out how you want to do that. You have time. I would probably say if you could, by March, get that back to me. And I asked by March because I want to put all that information into a booklet. I'm going to make a booklet just the way I made these flyers here for the event, for people to know that the event is going to be happening. Well, I'm going to create a booklet for each and every one of you guys, including myself. And in the booklet, it's going to have your own personal section talking about only you. So one page is going to be where I'm going to have for Tamika, where she's going to only talk about just herself, what she does, what she's been through. She's going to tell her story, a little bit of her story in that. And then the next page is going to be about Andrea, what you do. You're going to tell your story, where people can reach you, what you want to advertise, anything that you want the people to know. Then the next page would be Gerald. And same thing with the next page for Stacy, the next page for Robert. So all of y'all are going to be in the booklet. And that booklet is going to be passed out at the event for the guests. So that way when you go up to speak, they can read about who you are, so you don't have to go through every little thing about yourself. And if you feel like you missed something that you wanted to say, it would be in the booklet already. So you don't have to worry about not getting all the information out there. So whatever information that you truly, truly want for the guests to know about you, please make sure you write it down and email me that. My email address is ALALAPYT@yahoo.com. So that's my middle name without the I. Just take the I out away, take the apostrophe away. So that's ALALA. And then PYT, pretty young thing. That's where I got that PYT from. And it's @yahoo.com. And if you can't get it through the email, then just go ahead and inbox it to me. I prefer the email because it's a whole lot easier for me to download and get everything that I need to get off of the page, off the computer into the booklet. So go ahead and do that. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to say. So there's something else I want to say. So I have all these copies of flyers. Right now there's only 100 copies. I will get some more a little bit later down the line. Because one thing I learned about people, especially when giving an event, people don't usually sign up until the last minute. They wait till the very last minute to sign up. But I don't want to wait till the last minute to let people know about it. I prefer to let them know about it right now. Then that way, when time get closer to the date, they could be like, well, I remember her talking about that event. Maybe we should go ahead and go. Let's see if there's any tickets available so we can go ahead and register. Then that's when I'm going to pass out some more of these. I'm going to order more of these copies of these flyers and pass out some more. That way people will know that, okay, she is definitely giving that event and it's happening. And it is happening because I already put my deposit down on the food and I have already paid for the venue. So things are already in the makings, okay? So it's happening. And I don't get that deposit back. I'm letting you know. So it's happening. Anyway, but I do get money back for the venue, just not the deposit for the food. It's just the way they do it. It doesn't matter anyway because it's still happening. So I do want you guys to understand that what I'm going to do, I'm going to give each of you some of these copies of the flyers. I'm going to mail it to you. I will need for you guys to inbox me your mailing address. It could be a P.O. box, it doesn't matter. Wherever you want me to send these flyers to you, let me know with your address. And then I will make sure to send them to you through the post mail. And you can pass them out to whoever you feel like need to come to the event and tell them all about the event. On the back of the flyer is a description of the event and why the event is actually taking place, why I'm giving this event. And at the bottom here, it gives them instructions on what they need to do. So here it says, understand the assignment. It says you must donate. And then it tells where they can donate at. Then number 2, it says what type of attire they are supposed to wear and what they can't wear. They cannot wear t-shirts and tennis shoes, okay? Sneakers. And I'm talking about sneakers like this. T-shirts, like what I have on. I have on a t-shirt. You know, t-shirt. They cannot wear that because that's not formal attire. Now, you can wear denim pants with a blazer jacket. That to me, even though it's not formal, it still give a leadway for those who don't have the money to be able to go buy a tuxedo or a suit, and or because it's last minute and they just decided at the last minute they want to come. So I want to go ahead and make it a little lenient on them just for that part, because I understand how people are, especially us kind of people. You know, the CP time, well, it's not only CP time, it's also them not wanting to follow instructions and procrastination and stuff like that. Anyways, what I want to say before I let you guys go is that they must register. Seats are limited. And once the registration is filled, there will not be room for anybody else to go and register. They will not be able to add themselves and say, well, I just do it the night before. It would be too late, because once the registration, I put a number of seats of how many people can actually fit in the building, in that room. And matter of fact, Andrea, Stacy, and Tamika, y'all was at the adoption party, so you know how big that room is. And you know, it's the same location, the same hotel. You know how big that room is. You know exactly how many people that can probably fit in that room. I had 8 tables in there, and each table fit 8 people. So count 8 times 8. How many do you think that is? So anyways, that's letting you know how many people can actually register. And now if they ask, I don't have a babysitter. I want to come, but I don't have a babysitter, especially for victims and survivors. I don't want to tell them this is an adult only event, because they might really need this information. They might really need this interaction with people to let them know that you're not alone. You don't need to hide. Somebody do care, and there is help for you. So yes, they can bring their children. I don't want to exclude the kids out just because somebody can't find a babysitter, you know? Okay, so I think I covered everything. And if you have any questions, just reach out to me. And, you know, you have my number. Each one of you have my number. So just reach out to me, send me a text message, or inbox me on Facebook or whatever. And, you know, I will respond back. I'm pretty quick with that. I'll talk to y'all later.